Now, stepping to the podium is Jaxson Robinsonl. He'll give an opening statement. There you go. That's more fun.
I appreciate everybody coming out to the game. It was a good atmosphere tonight, especially after a tough loss last weekend. I feel like the team played pretty great. I feel like there was a couple mislaps on the defensive end. We can definitely improve in a lot of ways, but overall, I was super proud of the team.
All right, Noah has a statement as well.
Yeah, thank you all for coming out. But I think today was a good game. We kind of got back to who we were a little bit in transition and rebounding. That's kind of what we needed against Utah. That was a tough loss, but we're kind of getting back to who we are. Jax is a dangerous man. Dude, one of the best shooters in the country. Didn't surprise me. He does this all the time in practice. But overall, I think it was a great win. If you guys have any questions.
Well, then you guys want to make any controversial political statements?
No, we're staying away from those. Staying away from those. None of those.
Hey, Jax, what about this offense? It started slowly as far as making threes, and then you guys kind of heated up. But what's it like as a shooter to know that you've got a green light, kind of no matter what's happening with the way you guys are shooting, you still know that you can get something going?
Just everybody having confidence in each other. I don't think it's just me, it's everybody on the team. It doesn't matter if Zero's shooting it, Trev, Spencer, Dallin, we all know that we have each other's back, specifically with our wedging on the offensive glass, trying to get second chance, third chance points, possessions. So, yeah.
Noah, what was your mindset coming in after the Utah game and your performance there as opposed to here?
I mean, I was just focused on the team. I was just going to focus on the defensive end. I only had 4 rebounds against Utah, so that's just what I was thinking about. I'm going to try to get every rebound, and I think we did that well as a team, not just me, but everybody did a really good job with rebounding. That was my mindset.
Jaxson, was it kind of hard to get motivated or pumped after that emotional game the other night?
Definitely not. Everybody was super hungry to get back out on the court. We know we have like a lot to prove, especially after the loss that we had last weekend. There were times in the last game that we didn't feel like us most of the game. I think everybody's seen in the second half of last game that we started to figure things out, and we just tried to carry it over into this game, and I think we did a great job executing it.
Defensively, there's a couple of things that really stood out tonight. In the first half, you guys had 5 blocked shots as a team, finished with 7 overall. And then from the perimeter, Denver only shot 22%. What was really working defensively from the get-go that you were able to be so effective at contesting shots for 40 minutes?
I think it all started with like our communication. You can only prepare so much in practice and everything. So I think we did a really good job with our communication live on court. We had a lot of good V switches with guards to bigs, and anytime a Tiki or Ali switched on number 0 or one of the shooters, they did really good having a high stick hand and not letting them get the shot off.
Coach Tommy averages 24 coming in tonight. You hold them to 15 and 60 this year. What was the game plan to contain them tonight?
Yeah, it was. We didn't give Spence a lot of help, and we didn't give Jaxson a lot of help. We just said you got to go guard him, and I thought those guys did a great job. Clearly, he's a elite level scorer. He's really, really talented, and I thought the tandem of those guys was unbelievable tonight, especially in the first half. It was really locked down. It was a good clinic defensively, and it's going to bode well for us. We're going to have 2 or 3 of those guys just bigger and longer on the court as we get into league play, and so our ability to guard and take assignments like that is really important. So this was a great matchup for us, not just at the 1 but also at the 4.
Jax mentioned it earlier, and Coach was actually talking it a whole bunch after the game that on Saturday you just didn't feel like you guys as much, I guess. Did you feel a little bit more normal tonight, a little bit more like you were what you've been during this start, I guess?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think this game really is going to help us get back to who we were. Like I was saying before, Utah game was kind of slow for us. and it was kind of.
Do I need to get this?
No.
Are you sure?
Please don't.
Okay.
Yeah, but as I was saying, yeah, I think this game just helped us get back to who we were.
3 more questions. Mark, how?
We should have answered it. That would have been awesome. Is that your mom?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm so bummed. You guys would have loved that. That would have been actually really fun. Oh man, I hope she calls back. See, I froze. Yes.
Hey, Mark, what did you have to do, if anything, to get your guys to help reestablish that identity you felt like wasn't quite there on Saturday?
Well, so here's the thing. It wasn't missing on Saturday. It was just not as consistent as we're trying to be, right? And I don't have to do anything with these guys. We have great leadership on this team. I think the guys have a feel for what they. I think we understand what we're trying to be. Do you feel like you understand what we're trying to be? What are we trying to be? Oh, I'm putting them on the spot.
What are we trying to be?
I think they know how we're trying to play. I think they know what they want to be as a team, right? And so it's just there comes a point when you're in a precarious moment in a game. Maybe the momentum is swinging or whatever, and you can either double down on who you are as a team, or you could just feel like I got to do something different, right? And for us, we're going to face a lot of that this year. We're a good team, and we're going to face a lot of crucial moments because we're going to play against really good teams. And in those moments when maybe things feel like they're sliding a little bit, as much as we can come back to the things we do, which is unbelievable transition defense, communicating in the half court defensively like crazy, all 5 guys getting a hit, really sharing the ball, really cutting hard and finishing cuts, really working on thrusts. Like, we come back to those things in the moments that are tenuous in a game where everybody's got a little doubt and nothing's working right. That's when we all of a sudden get pretty special. Like, we get really special. And so it wasn't that we weren't us in that Utah game. It was just we had little stretches where we just felt like we had to do something more than us. And we actually can trust us because us is pretty good. You got to get so tired of me saying us. These guys are always tired of it. Jack's like,
Mark, with the ruling today from the court in West Virginia about the two-time transfer, how are you going to handle the Marcus Adams?
Yeah, so we're trying to, we're trying to make sure it's all real. As you can imagine, sometimes communication between universities and the NCAA can be super complicated to get, final stuff. And there's still some nuances to the ruling that we're trying to make sure on. We do tend to end up on the conservative side of making sure. And so then we'd like to go. We'll see what we can do, see how fast we can press forward, and let's run.
Is he healthy enough to play right now?
Well, he was in full shoot-around today for the first time, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll know more here in the next days and weeks.
All right, Ron, last question.
Jax, you kind of 8th player in BYU history to hit at least 8 3-pointers or more.
Cool.
What does that say about the level of your game in the second year of the program?
Just trusting the work that I put in over the summer and up to now. And I have great teammates, great coaches that have my back, whether the shot's falling or not. And I'm really blessed to be able to say that I have these guys as teammates and coaches. All I can do is just thank them, to be honest. Shots were falling tonight. There's going to be nights that they don't fall, but like I said, they have the confidence in me to shoot them. So.
Jax knew that Jimmer was doing the pregame and postgame tonight, so he was like, yeah, I'm going to give Jimmer a little bit of something to see.
All right, thanks, guys.
Good job. Thank you guys for being here.
Appreciate it.
Good job, boys.